Hey, everybody out there. We are the Hillbilly Jedi Band based out of Knoxville, Tennessee, and that's where we're coming to you from on beautiful Market Square from ProMotion. This is Little Kiss.
Yesterday, I saw your pretty face. I knew right then that you were mine. It was all that I could do but say how you doing and what's your name. You answered back and said I'm doing fine, and my name is Anna May. It all started with a little kiss, something that I just couldn't resist. It all started with a little kiss, something that I just couldn't forget. It all started with a little kiss. That day you took my love away. I didn't know what to say. I loved you with all my heart and soul, and then you threw it all away. It all started with a little kiss, something that I just couldn't resist. It all started with a little kiss, something that I just couldn't forget. It all started with a little kiss. Started with a little kiss, something that I just couldn't resist. It all started with a little kiss, something that I just couldn't forget. It all started with a little kiss, just a little kiss, baby, something that I just couldn't resist. Couldn't resist it. It all started with a little kiss, something that I just couldn't forget. It all started with a little kiss, something that I just couldn't forget. It all started with a little kiss.
Here's one of our originals called This Place I Call Home.
Woke up this morning, warm drink in my hand. My baby done left me for some other man. Said she was tired, always being broke. So I just sat back and I took another toke. place that I call home. I miss you, baby. I want you to come back home. I'm alone now in this place that I call home. Many days have passed now since you've been gone. One thing's for certain, I was surely wrong. If I could take back all those things I did, then you could come home back to me again. I'm alone now, this place that I call home. I miss you, baby. I want you to come back home. I'm alone now in this place that I call home. This place that I call home. I miss you, baby. I want you to come back home. I'm alone now, this place that I call home. I miss you, baby. I want you to come back home. Oh, Lord, I want you to come back home.
This is a blues tune. I saw my mama crying.
I saw my mama cry. I heard her weeping moan. I saw my mama cry. I heard her weeping moan. Then I reached right out and held her, so she would not feel so all alone. I saw my mama struggle, but she never did complain. I saw my mama struggle, but she never did complain. When she thought I wasn't looking, you know her face was filled with pain. One day I found my mama standing in the backyard crying. I asked her what was wrong. She said she getting tired of trying. Then she said, don't worry, son, it's just a passing phase. She dried her eyes and smiled at me. There's bound to be some better days. I saw my mama crying. I heard her weep and moan. Yes, I did. And then I reached right out and held her so she would not feel so all alone. Oh, come on, Mark. I saw her getting older as we moved from place to place. I saw her getting older as we moved from place to place. And when death came around and took her, I seen that peaceful smile upon her face. Yes, I did. I saw my mama cry. I saw my mama cry. I saw her cry, cry, cry.
Here's an old Motown classic you all know called Get Ready.
I've never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do. You're alright. Whenever I'm asked to, makes my dreams will say that you do. You're out of sight. So feed, five, four, form. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm bringing you a love that's true. Get ready, so get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love me too. Get ready, so get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I'm on my way. Get ready, 'cause here I come. If you wanna play hide and seek with love, let me remind you, you're alright. If the loving you're gonna miss the time it takes you to find it, you're out of sight. So fiddly-dee, fiddly-dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm bringing you a love that's true. Get ready, so get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love me too. Get ready, so get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready,
Welcome to the ProMotion studio. Today we're joined by the guys in Hillbilly Jedi. What's going on, guys?
Hey man, how you doing?
Good.
Glad to have you guys here. First question I gotta ask: where'd you come up with the name?
Mark?
Our original bass player saw a Photoshop picture on the internet of Jay Clampett. He was holding a lightsaber. And I remember Steve Collins is his name. And he said, I remember his exact words were, well, there's a Hillbilly Jedi. And it just kind of stuck and,
Well, it's a killer name. I'm surprised it's not been used a dozen times already. I mean, it's a killer. It just, particularly around here, and right now, Star Wars is the big thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and there's who is it? There's some big band that
There's a country
done an
band.
album.
Big and Rich.
Big and Rich, yeah, Hillbilly
One of
Jedi.
their
Yeah.
albums they named Hillbilly Jedi after they saw the band up in Gatlinburg.
some of their
and
folks.
they grabbed the name.
Oh,
We
so
contacted them, and we never heard back because our lawyers are on a lot lower level than we
they didn't even answer that cease and desist.
There you go.
So how'd you guys get together? When did you guys start playing together?
About 8 years ago.
Yeah,
maybe?
William and I started about 8 years ago. Mark and I had done some work together a few years ago, and prior to that, and then I think the band had called him to come back in the band probably 10 years or more ago. And then about 8 years ago, William and I came into the group, and I was coming as I think we're both kind of coming as temporary to kind of help the band out in a situation they were in, and we both still here 8 years later. So.
Oh, right on.
And
Yeah.
Mike joined. Mike and William have played in music together for years and years and years, and so Mike joined us about 18 months ago, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to come by people who are, well versed and, got a good attitude about it. You can always fight egos all day, but to find some people who get along real well and play music well, so you guys are lucky there. And you got how many albums? 6 albums that you guys have done?
No, not us.
No? Okay.
No.
That was Hillbilly Jed.
Jed. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what he
Hillbilly
was
Jed.
saying earlier. I was like, these guys have 6 albums? Do you have any albums out?
Nope. No,
No.
we've got a few, just a few original tunes, and we basically just, we play for the people around here.
Right
we
on.
do a lot of cover.
They were planning to go in as the studio and record
Yep.
some of the originals anytime, really, pretty soon.
Right on. And so the past couple of years, you've been just playing out, kind of honing that sound.
Yeah, we do a lot of marinas in the summer, and we play wild boar. We'll play.
The marinas will get wild around here. Those are
They
some wild
do.
shows, and people just
Yeah.
pull up on a boat.
Yeah.
And they're quiet for a minute, and then you're about, well, that boat's going to sink if many more people get on there.
They get kind of crazy. We do the Fantasy of Trees Gala event every year. Of course, this year COVID canceled that.
Yeah, it's
But,
been a big hit, a big blow to the industry around here. Staying busy is the best way. Write music, play when you can. Have you guys done any live stream stuff?
no, we haven't.
No,
We
acoustic
did
or
a couple of rehearsals we
Rehearsals
put on
that way,
Facebook Live.
Okay.
And there's people get on there and make comments, but a lot of folks that we know mainly.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Basically telling me to put pants on.
Right.
Yes.
that's why you got to shoot from the waist up.
Yeah.
Just
I always forget that though,
you can't do the full frame. Then you can come in there and whatever you want. So getting on to working on new music, if you're going to put an album out, you've got 8 years worth of stuff. How many original songs you guys have?
Oh Lord.
Probably got just 4 or 5 original tunes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That we've been playing lately.
Yeah.
Right.
William's got some from earlier in his career
Yeah.
that we could rework, and we're always. What happens to us is we'll be at a sound check and we're trying to get the sound going, and I'll start playing something that I've never played before. It just starts happening, especially if he starts a drum beat, and then we'll say, "Why don't we should record that?" So we
don't remember.
We always
So a lot of
forget.
times I just start some drum beat. He kicks off, and Mike joins in, and William just starts dreaming up music, words to it, and then nobody ever tapes it. We think, well, dang, that was a pretty good hook.
So just kind of spur of the moment, improvisational
Yes,
kind of.
it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that's fun.
Start recording that
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I
on the
mean,
phone or something.
if you got any ability, always roll tape on it. That's what they say. You never know when you're going to capture magic. So what kind of got you all playing? Let's get a little bit of backstory. When did you get your first instrument? What made you want to play in a band? We'll start down there with you because you're looking at.
I got my first instrument when I was 15, when I was a freshman in high school, and started playing in bands about 2 months later, and played on stage a few months after that, and been doing it ever since.
Right on.
And I'm from Middle Georgia. I grew up around, the Capricorn bands there, and was heavily influenced by my dad singing bands, so it was just natural for me to do it also.
Right on.
Yeah, I was probably in my mid-20s, I guess. And I thought I was going to play guitar. And I got there and they said, no, we don't want you to play guitar. We want you to sing. I'm like, well, I'm not singing through a microphone.
I'll sing in the shower, but
It took like 6 months just to get me to sing through the microphone. So
was it just kind of like a thing in your head? You just didn't
yeah,
want
it
to
still
sing?
bothers me a little bit.
Really?
To hear it come through the monitors really loud.
It's something you see some frontmen, like they use the guitar as almost a shield.
Yeah.
And I've seen it innumerable times. They feel better up there with a guitar in their hand. You take it away from them, they feel vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm probably the opposite. Tonight, we done 3 songs that I play on.
Mm-hmm.
But normally I like to, I'd just rather sing.
Yeah, I'd rather be free of a
Yeah,
guitar or
me too.
something. That just gives me something to hit somebody with.
Yeah, that's it.
That gives me something to drop
Yeah.
or detune or make other mistakes on. So, how about you?
I think tagging on to William, I think that we're a group that just likes to play music.
Right.
So we really pride ourselves on, and a lot of bands will, play 10, 11 songs a set. We'll probably play 15, and it's a lot of fun. We don't ever know what's really coming. It's that we'll make a decision, and we're going to do this one. So you really have to be in a position, guys. I think in 3 or 4 seconds, this is what we're going to go do.
Wow.
And I think that's something the crowd enjoys. We don't spend a lot of time on the microphone. But for me, I got started when I was about 10. I was in school bands and jazz bands and things of that nature. And when I got out of high school, I took it pretty serious for about 10 or 11 years. Things didn't work out too good, so I figured I needed to go get a job and just keep this as a part-time thing. And
That old story.
that old story. But I've met in all these years of doing. I've met some of the greatest people, some of the best friends I've ever formed. From living, I came from Florida, but moving up here and getting into the East Tennessee deal, and these guys here, we work together. We really have a good time. It's fine to get some money and that kind of thing, but it's more about. We always kind of complain, right? We got to lug this stuff up and set it up. But once it's set up, we really enjoy it to the end, and we got to say, "Oh my God, we got to lug this stuff out now."
And it's usually pouring down the rain.
Yes, usually pouring
Hey
down.
man, every working band does not want to set up
Yeah.
their gear, but once they're playing, it's a whole different thing. And I wonder if it takes anything away from like those larger bands once they've got roadies. You're just coming out there and performing, but you've got none of that. You've not worked for it. I guess there's not like an honest day's work almost in it as well.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
As far as me, I started playing bass when I believe I was 14, and played that for 3 years. My best friend was an incredible drummer. He was on the road for several years. They opened for a lot of big bands, and he's the one that taught me into getting a bass. So I played violin as a kid in elementary school, and I picked it up pretty quick. So, I'd just sit there and pick out the notes on the record player over and over again. And
You can play violin?
I did. I've got one too. I've got my granddad's violin.
He's like, I've got a song in mind.
I don't know how to play it right now. But
Devil went down to Georgia. Is not going to come around.
I kind of got bored with bass, and this is a situation we're in. All the high school bands we had different iterations of the same guys, and started playing guitar. There was a guy that was older than us, and I would watch him. And I bought a cheap guitar. I'd watch him at practice. I was still playing bass, but I'd go home and learn the chords he was playing and start getting into that part of it. And it's just, guitar is a lot more fun to me.
You see it go like both ways. Like sometimes somebody will get a bass or a guitar first, and then they'll switch over, to the other instrument. That just kind of resonates more with them. I wonder if there's a science behind that. There's got to be some kind of psychology
Yes,
there.
It probably is.
Yes.
So, from judging by what he was saying, there's not like a set list when you guys go up to play.
Oh, no.
How many covers and stuff do you have on like?
Jeez.
Couple hundred?
Several
Yeah,
hundred.
100
Several
songs.
hundred.
Oh wow! So you
Every
just kind
once
of
in a
pull them
while,
off.
well, every once in a while he'll pull. I know where you're going. Every once in a while he'll pull one out, and I don't know about the other guys, but I'm sitting there on the throne on drums, thinking, "Okay, I know we've done that a lot.
We haven't done that one in 6
I
months.
hope Mark starts it so it at least get a phrasing."
They're looking
on it.
at you like, "Where's that count?"
Yeah. You gotta be on our toes.
Yeah, you just got to watch the crowd and see what they're doing.
Well, I mean,
if
being
they're bored, you got to do something different.
And that's kind of, I guess, the best thing about not having a set list is you can kind of, well, the energy's dropping, let's pick it up with something, so you can kind of feel it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't hardly talk at all on the microphone.
No.
I might tell them to tip their bartender, server, or something like that.
Well, that's a weird thing, like at a bar when somebody gets on a pedestal and starts having a speech. It's like,
yeah.
could you just play some
Yeah,
music?
yeah, sort of tune out and or just get up and go somewhere else.
Who do you think you are, Bono?
Or some comedian, right?
Yeah, right. Well, so maybe going to be working on an album sometime soon or an EP, get some singles out. Where can people get in touch with you? What's the best way to book you? Or
There's actually several ways. So the website is obviously www.hillbillygedi.com, and you can find us on Facebook. Same thing, Hillbilly Jedi, Reverb Nation, and we also have another Facebook presence. It's called Hillbilly Jedi Family and Friends. So if you go to YouTube, you can find all kinds of, for all the years the band's been together, there's just tons of video out there for folks to see.
Awesome.
Nothing of the quality we've came into your place to do today, but still pretty good. So there's a lot of ways
Well,
to
we
find
did
out
open
about
for
it.
Blues Traveler.
We opened for Blues. We did that. What
Oh,
was
where?
that? Was the Maryville Foothills Fall
Foothills
Festival?
Fall.
Oh, okay, I was
We
at
opened
that
for Blues.
concert.
Yeah,
That's
we opened
awesome.
for
Yeah,
Blues.
John Popper's a badass, man.
Yeah.
That's when he had dropped all that weight too, and he was
Yeah,
just blowing
yeah.
that heart, man.
That was next to the last one. I think they did. wasn't it?
Yeah, because I think Tim McGraw was the next year.
Yeah,
and that was the
yeah,
last one.
yeah.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah, we've been out to Shed a few times, with helping WIMZ with their drives, which is something that we've always enjoyed over the years, and there's also a cycle gang that Billy Kidd, who's unfortunately recently passed away, Billy was involved with, and Mark has gone back with Billy for many years. So there's some awesome video out there for those of you who may be interested of Billy with the band, and so it's pretty cool to have
that was
preserved.
That was a big loss to just the local. I mean, he was a philanthropist through and through. He was just give to people.
Absolutely.
We would have just played the Camping for Cans this past Sunday with him.
That's right.
And that's the Shallow Riders who Keith was referring to. Always rode in on Sunday and brought their donation in the Sunday after Thanksgiving. We go out there and where he was camping and play. And of course, this year there wasn't going to be that anyway.
Yeah, and I've heard that they're supposed to be doing some kind of Billy Kidd tribute thing. I know there's talk of that, but they're trying to determine when and where and all that. So the best way to do it. So looking forward to seeing what they come up with there, and hopefully they'll include you guys somehow.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
So yeah, check them out online, hillbillyjedi.com. Look them up on Facebook. Check out those videos and stay tuned for this ProMotion live session because they absolutely slayed it. Go check them out live when you get a chance. Guys, anything else?
That's it.
Happy birthday, Tron Luttrell.
Happy birthday, Don Luttrell.
Tron Luttrell from Kincaid Band.
Knoxville's
Oh,
oldest
yeah,
team.
we know
74, I think.
Yeah, he rocks it,
74.
man. He puts in work.
And he's
all
got to
the
put up
time.
with Bill Kincaid all the time.
Yeah.
Knoxville's oldest teenager.
Yes.
And Scotty has labeled him for that.
I know.
Yeah, those guys are great. They've been another hard-working band around here. So, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. Check out this live session. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. That way you don't miss another ProMotion live session. Check out Hillbilly Jedi. See you next time.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Ron.
Grace, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Always look forward to doing this stuff.